Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel. I'm Kate from Mindfulknots. I create crochet tutorials and I upload a couple times a week, usually on Mondays, Wednesdays, or Fridays. Make sure to like the video if it helped you out, comment if you have any questions, and subscribe for future uploads. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So today I will be teaching you guys how to create a crop top. You will be using a sugar and cream cotton yarn. I'm going to be using almost the whole skein. Depending on size, you might need two, a 4mm crochet hook, and a pair of scissors. This is a weight 4 yarn, and it is approximately 200 yards. To begin, you'll create a slip knot, so you'll form a loop like this, and then you'll grab the shorter end and pull through. Insert your hook. For a size medium, you will chain up 63. So you'll just yarn over, you'll go under the yarn over and pull through the loop. That's a chain. So you'll yarn over and pull through the loop. That's a chain. So you'll keep doing that. This initial chain length should reach from one side to the other side of your front rib cage, so the front portion of your body. So I have 63 chained up here. So what I'm going to do, so whatever this number of chains you did, you will have to make sure that whatever number it is, when you minus 9, whatever that number is, that it is an even number. If it is an odd number, it will not work out. So in that third chain, so 1, 2, 3, and that third one, you'll insert a double crochet. So you will yarn over, go under, even though it says yarn over, you'll go under, skip that first 2, and then in that third one, you'll insert your hook. You will yarn over again, pull through the stitch, pull through that chain there. You have 3 loops on the hook. You will yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Now you have 2 loops on the hook. So you will yarn over again and pull through the last 2. And that is a double crochet. I will show you one more time. You'll yarn over, insert your hook in the next chain there, yarn over and pull through. You have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. You have 2 loops on the hook, so you'll yarn over and pull through the last 2. That's another double crochet. So you will just insert 1 double crochet into each chain along this whole chain. Okay, so I will meet you back since it is repetitive. So I'm just going to insert 1 double crochet into each chain, then I will meet you at the end. Okay, so remember how I said earlier that that initial number of chains, you will have to minus 9, and then whatever that number is, it has to be even. So we're going to use that. It's coming into play now. So my number is 63 chains. So that 63 minus 9 is 54. In 54, we will divide by 2, which is 27. So we will use that number. We will chain up 2. This does not count as a stitch. You will turn your work. In that first stitch there, you will insert a double crochet. Then you will insert 1 double crochet into the next 26 stitches, including that one, so 27 altogether. So we'll just create 26 double crochets, or 27, I'm sorry, altogether, and then I will meet you back. Okay, so now that I have created 27 double crochets for the second row, we are semi in the middle here, if you'll see. So we're kind of in the middle. What we'll do is skip 3 stitches, and then in that 4th stitch there, we will insert 2 double crochets into the same stitch. Chain up 2. Insert 2 more double crochets into the same stitch. Skip the next 3 stitches, and then in the next one you'll create 1 double crochet. And then in the remaining chains you'll just insert 1 double crochet. It should be 27 stitches. Just the same as the other side. So this is what it should be looking like right now. You created a little scallop here, an open scallop. Okay, so I just completed the other 27 stitches. So we're basically creating the same row. So we're going to chain up 2, turn our work, insert 1 double crochet into the next 27 stitches. So again, we're just creating 27 double crochets. Just 1 in each stitch. You'll continue that all the way over here, and then I will meet you back. Okay, so I just completed 27 stitches. Now I'm back at the little detail in the middle here. So what we will do is skip the next 2 stitches, and then we're going to be working into this space here. So we're going to create another open shell scallop here. So we will insert 2 double crochets into that space. So that's 1, 2, chain up 2, insert 2 more double crochets into that same space. Okay, so that's what it will be looking like. And then again, you'll skip the next 2 stitches and then create your 27 stitches. Just 1 double crochet into each stitch until you have 27, or until you've completed the row. So you will repeat that row for another 7 rows. So starting from the bottom, it will be 10 altogether. Okay, so now that you have 10 rows all together, we will start the decreasing rows. So again, you'll chain up 2. This does not count as a stitch. You'll turn your work. In that first stitch, we will insert 1 double crochet. Skip the next stitch, and then in the next one, you'll insert a double crochet. And that's how you will decrease. You'll just skip the second stitch. Then you will just insert 1 double crochet into each stitch until you get to this point here. So after you decreased the edge here, you will just continue with the row until you get over here, and then I will meet you third to the last stitch. Okay, so I finished out the row, created another detail in the middle, the open scallop, and then I'm at the end here. So as you can see, I have 3 stitches left. I'm going to insert 1 more into the next stitch, and then I'm going to skip the next one, the second to the last stitch there. I'm going to skip it and then insert 1 double crochet into the last stitch there. So that's how you'll decrease. So the remaining rows will be decrease rows. So I'll show you that again. You will chain up 2. This does not count as a stitch. You will turn your work. Insert 1 double crochet into that first stitch. Skip the next stitch, and then in the next one you'll insert 1 double crochet. That's how you'll decrease this side. And then you will just finish out the row as regular. You'll insert 1 double crochet into each of these stitches, create an open scallop, and then insert 1 double crochet into the stitches over here, and then I will meet you back when you have three stitches left. Okay, so I finished out the row, so I'm at the end here. So in that third to last stitch there, you will insert a double crochet one more time. You're going to skip the second to the last stitch, and then in that last stitch you will insert one double crochet. Again, see that chain 2 there? It looks like another stitch, but it's just a chain 2, so you're going to skip it. It's just a chaining up. It doesn't count as a stitch. So make sure you're not inserting it into the chain 2 and you're actually inserting it into the last double crochet. So you will repeat that decreasing row until your desired look. I will meet you back and let you know how many rows I ended up doing for a size medium. Okay, so all together I did 19 decreasing rows. So now what we are going to do is cut off, pull through to secure, take a new strand here and create another slip knot. You're going to chain up 10. Then you're going to grab the main piece, and then once you grab your main piece, you're going to go to that first double crochet there, and then you will insert a double crochet into that double crochet. So you will yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Now there's 2 loops on the hook, you'll yarn over and pull through 2. That's how you'll attach it. So you'll just insert 1 double crochet into each stitch until you get to the space. So we're just going to continue. We're going to insert 1 double crochet into each of the stitches on the scallop. In the space we will insert 1 double crochet. And then for the rest of the stitches here, you'll just insert 1 double crochet into each stitch. Okay, so I'm at the last stitch there, and I'm just going to insert 1 double crochet into the last stitch. And then we will chain up 10. Or excuse me, 12. We will chain up 12. So once you have 12 chained, you're going to be working back onto the chain. So that first chain 2 doesn't count, so you're going to skip over it. And then in that third chain, you will insert a double crochet. So we'll kind of turn our work, but we're working on the chain for now. So you will just insert 1 double crochet into each chain until you get to the main piece. You should have 10 double crochets all together. Okay, so once you have 10 double crochets onto that chain and you're back at the main piece, you will just insert 1 double crochet into each stitch. So you'll just repeat that until the end here. You will insert 1 double crochet into each of these stitches and then 1 double crochet into each of the chains, and then I will meet you back. Okay, so I double crocheted 1 into each stitch and then 1 into each chain. So this is how your piece should be looking like at the top. We will chain up 2, that does not count as a stitch, and we will turn our work. You will insert 1 double crochet into each stitch. All the way across, just 1 double crochet into each stitch. So we'll just go all the way across the top here. Since it is repetitive, I'll do it off camera and then I will meet you guys back. Okay, so now that the top has 2 rows like this, you will chain up 45. Alright, so once you have chained up 45, you will just tie off. So you'll just cut your strand and then pull through to secure. So now that this side has a tie, we need one for over here. So you will attach a new piece of yarn at this corner here. So once you have a new piece of yarn attached, you'll just pull through to get it started. And then you'll just chain up another 45. Okay, so now that you have 45 chains, again, you're just going to cut and then pull through to secure. Now we will begin the side portion so we can lace up the back through. So you will attach a new piece of yarn at the corner there. Once you have a new piece of yarn attached, you will pull through to get it started. Chain up 2. This does not count as a stitch. So we are going to be working into the sides of the stitches, so it's not going to be really a stitch to work into, so you're just going to kind of find wherever your hook will fit and make sure to evenly space them out. So we will just insert double crochets onto the side here, evenly spaced. Just again, anywhere your hook will fit. And you're going to continue that on the straight edge. So you're going to stop once it starts decreasing. So as you can see, it's right there. So you're going to just double crochet up to the 10th row of the straight edge. So just insert 1 double crochet wherever you can. I'll meet you back and tell you exactly how many I did, if that will help you. Okay, so I ended up doing 18 double crochets across the side here. I will chain up 2. Again, this does not count as a stitch. You will turn your work. You will insert 1 double crochet into each stitch, all the way across. I will meet you at the end here. Okay, so now that we have 2 rows coming off the side here, we have 2 more rows to create, so we will chain up 2, turn our work. Now we're going to create the little spaces for our back strand to go through. So you will insert 1 double crochet into the first stitch there. You'll put another double crochet into the next one. Chain up 3. Skip the next 3 spaces, and then in the next 3 stitches you will insert 1 double crochet. So as you can see, that created a space. chain up 3 again, skip the next 3 stitches, and then in the next 3 you'll just insert 1 double crochet into each stitch. Again, you'll chain up 3, skip the next 3 stitches, and then in that last stitch you'll insert 1 double crochet, chain up 1, turn your work. For this round you'll insert single crochets, so on that first stitch you'll insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, you have 2 loops on the hook, you'll yarn over and pull through 2, that's a single crochet. In this space you'll insert 3 single crochets, so we'll go through the space, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. You'll do that 2 more times. In the next 3 stitches you will insert 1 single crochet into each stitch. So you'll just repeat till the end of the row. You will insert 3 single crochets into that space, 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches, 3 single crochets into the next space, and 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches. Once you have completed the row of single crochets, you will cut and pull through. Okay, so now that that side is complete, you'll do the exact same thing over here. Okay, so I did that on both sides here. So now all that's left to do is to create the tie for the back so that can go back and forth. For the tie in the back, you'll create a slip knot. And you will do a chain of 250. So you'll just yarn over and pull through. You'll do that for 250 chains. Once you have 250 chains, you will just cut and pull through to secure.